Why is
there
that?
is a limit to the linkage. Like if you link too many, then it's inefficient. Like then it fucks you.
Wait, on what?
So the shield capacitors, like if you build them in little batteries, it's more efficient. Like you still link the shields and everything, but you just don't like link like 300. You link like 20 sets of 300. I don't know how to explain it any differently. I'm retarded. Basically, you build little cells.
I need to like look at a diagram.
I just built one in here.
I need to see a cutaway. Let's see. Move
Here,
it
you
in.
want me to cut it away?
No, 1 second. Let me find you.
Where do you want it cut away at?
Let's see. I'm in your cockpit. Where are you?
Oh, I just realized there's no way into here.
Yeah.
Where are you? You're in my cockpit? You're
Well,
outside or inside?
Alright, I am now
Alright, come
outside.
over to one of the sides. I'll cut you down in.
Oh, actually, I'm
I'll
looking at
cut a
my
hole
camera,
out.
so just tell me where to go.
Cut you down in. That sounds like some pirates be. I cut
Cut
you
you-
down in. Just get in,
Okay,
yeah.
if you go
Okay,
in,
I'm in.
if you
I'm
go
actually
here,
in
I'll
your ship.
Cut off one of the, I'll cut
No,
off
I'm
this
actually in your
side.
ship looking at it from my ship. So, okay, I see.
Yes.
Why do you have
I-
to cut anything?
Okay. If you look at the back, I just cut off the front faceplate, but the back has the faceplate like it too. Just the one cell, like the one that's on the left here by itself.
So you're basically
Of the
stacking
power.
checkered wise.
Yeah, except on the back and the front, I put the capacitors as like a front plate here, like this. Because the ones that you don't want touching are the rechargers. You feel me?
Well, what I'm
That's how I'm
doing,
doing
Necro, is having these
I'm watching.
pretty much these units right here.
Oh, you want to see me build it? Another one?
If you have enough stuff.
Each provides roughly 5.5.
I need to get rid of this. Just for now. Oops.
Okay, so these don't need to touch,
Yeah. These
and the
don't need to
rechargers
touch.
don't matter. Okay.
The rechargers do need. The rechargers don't need to touch. The capacitors do need to touch.
Okay.
That's why I build the back plate so that they do touch.
Okay.
And you can do the same thing with power.
Yeah, I've kind of started that in my ship. I'm looking at how you're doing your power thing now.
I do it the exact same way. I just don't have any. I don't have any fucking power supply things like the capacitor. So it's just all rechargers. Like my entire ship is running off of power rechargers.
Yeah, I think I dropped all the capacitors in the space station.
Yeah.
But to me, the shields don't matter as long as though you have enough recharge to back that shit up. You know?
It still matters because, like, imagine if you take one of those nuke hits I was talking about. That matters. Like, you just take a shot from a nuke, then you're kind of.
Yeah, but then you have 366k. I have 366k armor. I'm
That's
assuming.
not much, though.
How much armor do you have?
Not that much. I have. Wait. Okay, it's no. Okay, the reason you have 300. Okay, look at your armor thing. Are you looking at it? Now
Yeah.
check this out. When I undock, does it change?
No, I'm still 366 armor. 35
okay. The
shield.
armor is like all your blocks. That's what the armor is. It's like all your blocks added up.
I'll just
So,
create
like,
another
all-
one of those
all the
shield things
hull
outside.
pieces and stuff contributes to that.
Okay, so Necro is letting us know he cannot stress this enough. Do not rely on the shield recharge. You need basically 1 million to see any negligible useful effect. So
Gotcha. So pretty much just be careful.
you gotta you have to be ready for the hit. Is what he's saying, as I
Gotcha.
understand it. Is there a cap to shield though? Per block? I mean, everything else is ratioed in this game. I can't see why not.
What do you mean?
Like, imagine if every 5 blocks can have only so much shield. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm unsure.
Or mechanisms like that. You know what I mean? It's like ratioed out. So by the sound of it, it almost seems like I want to do like on top of this layer of any kind of recharge that I have, because to me doesn't the recharge directly come off the power capacitance aside from just the amount of power recharge that you're using in place. It's like in congruence with the power capacitance. At least that's how it used to work. I mean, like, because remember Bud and Kerrigan were trying to do that. Bud would try to like build the damn biggest gun that would blow anything up, and Kerrigan would be like, you can't blow my ship up, and then just be back and forth between them. And I just remembered it had something to do with the amount of capacitance. Does that go same for the armor too, Necro, where the damage is dispersed across the entirety of the device? I mean, I would imagine the damage when like explosion happens, it happens at the point of impact, but as far as like you would lose all your armor, or is it like what Clutch said, all your blocks are your armor and you just slowly see it like tick away, like that's the floor goes away, your armor like, you know, is lost by like 20k or, you know, 10k or whatever. Theory crafting like a big dog. Yeah, okay, so it's like what Clutch said. He's saying that the armor is like an abstraction, just to give you an idea of like how much of your ship is left.
Ah.
We are up to...
Hey, do we have any like scrap and stuff to craft? Because Papa Clutch needs some power.
Don't know. Don't think
There's
so.
some crystals and such in the cargo containers in the station.
Yeah, and I haven't even begun the factories.
I don't have any fucking... I have so many reactors and no capacitors or anything. So like my power, if you look at my ship, it's just purely like going off of recharge rate. Like I don't hold any power.
The turret part here.
I'm gonna take those turrets apart in a second and rebuild new ones. I just need to get power first because this is killing me. Where is it at? Great. Do we have a factory that can make the stuff, or
We
nobody set
have
it
0
up yet?
factories. No, sir.
I don't remember how to do any of that either.
It's really relatively easy. If you get the factory in there, I'll mess with it, but right now I'm trying to finish up this capacitance.
I mean, you'll have a box that has all of them in there and stuff.
Do we? Okay, give me just one
Yep.
second.
Composite. Where are the crystals at? Did you link those, by the way? They need to be linked.
Crystal composite, hold on. Yeah, I just linked them. So storage. Crystal composite. I don't think I have any of that. I have Certes.
I mean, I see stuff.
They're
here.
all just random crystals, right? The crystal composite's just like what happens when you like you make a capsule.
When you refine them. Yeah. Okay,
And it gets this shit that
Okay, so we need to transfer. I'll start moving that shit over. We'll do it that way then. Okay. Which one of these are these linked to? Oh, I'll link the rest of them to the one.
Finally, there's a gravity plate right here if you're getting tired of not having gravity. I love gravity.
Okay. There it is, crystal composite. It's a byproduct of melting down these crystals. Well, I'm gonna link 2 of these to that one. Yes.
And blast doors.
I have some
would
blast
be
doors
kinda
on me.
Oh, can you put them in a chest or something? Or no?
Yeah, I'll put them in the chest that we were opening and stuff. There you go. I had 19. Oh, this is what I needed in my life. Now I just have to wait for it to do its thing. Because I don't think I can actually move my ship without it. Do you have any more of these storage things?
You could rip one out of my ship if you want, an empty one.
Do we know what the micro assembler does?
Assembles things smallly in a small fashion. I don't know.
Hey, fuck you.
Hey, I don't know.
Fucking smart ass, dude.
Go ask a person that knows things.
You're the one that's streaming with people that knows things.
He has a point.
I can't argue it.
Oh damn, carving into my ship, and I'm like, oh, there's all those parts I forgot that they existed in that spot. And replace.
If I wanted to, I could turn all of our capsules that we're getting into like composite and shit with that. That's what that is.
And that's a good thing, right?
I don't know. I think we need the capsules for recipes. So if we have storage boxes though, that would be dope. I'm looking for that. We don't. Oh wait, are these on the ground? Are these storage boxes here laying there?
That's actually attached to that main box that you can use. The storage boxes are a physical representation of the space that's been designated for storage boxes.
I wonder how far this goes then. Maybe we should test that. So if I do this,
If you put a lot of stuff in there, it goes to the ceiling on all 4 of those spots, because that's what I set
and
it to
then
be.
this, is that transferring items. Would anybody be against me moving the storage box?
No, go for
No,
it.
you
I
know
think
what?
you just have to take everything out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You put down the cargo space or the storage first?
You put down storage, and then you put down cargo by linking it. It technically doesn't even be close to each other. It's just a designated location.
Oh really?
Yeah. I mean, it has to, as you can tell, it has to be able to fill up that space. It will take up space. And they can't set anything else in that space. It's kind of weird, because they set it up the same way on this little ship over here. In the little weird cubby holes are empty. But there's something here, because it takes up the weird kind of smoky area. But as you load up cargo in the ship, it fills those up with cargo boxes. So it's kind of a cool little physical representation. And someone forgot to turn the gravity off.
Yep.
Oh boy, I done it. I done it now.
What done you done?
I linked our storage box with our processing stuff, so it's
Just goes in there automatically?
in theory. Yeah.
Oh, tell me how that theory works out.
Oh, it's working.
That's application, it's not theory.
Well, I just don't know how well it's gonna end up working out.
Is there actually stairs, or is it just blocks?
Inside?
Yeah, is there actually a stair block?
No. There's the angle.
Okay.
Fucked up, but I fixed it already. I just had it pulling everything out, and I had to whitelist the raw ore so it didn't pull it out. Or blacklist, whatever you want to, whichever is the proper one. Tell me how gorgeous my ship is, minus the broken turrets. I'm gonna delete those right now.